Hi friends, Jenny here, also known as New Uke, New York on some parts of the internet. I'm here to live stream another one of my Practice With Me sessions on the ukulele. I am doing these often because I have songbooks that I lead public play-alongs with, 4 online every month, 2 that are more beginner focused, 2 that are more mixed level, but I have hundreds of songs in these songbooks and I like to be ready to lead any of them that someone might request. So I've been practicing my way through my 2 main songbooks, and then occasionally I do something with a special songbook, like for a holiday, like for Halloween and October. And I currently have a spooky season songbook that I've been trying to play my way through before October is up, and I have now led 1 of the 4 public play-alongs as of today. You may not be watching this now or even in October of 2024, but I've got 3 more coming up, and some of these songs in this songbook are brand new for me to be leading them, and a few of them are even songs I'm just trying to learn this month, so I need to practice them. And I have found through the kind folks who help to support me on Patreon every month, my Patreon patrons, that some people like to watch or listen to some of my practice sessions. So obviously I don't record them all, but I do record some here and there for people to listen to. And if people are watching them, that's great. And if no one is, I still need to practice. So the whole goal of these is not to give you something that you can play along to necessarily, but you can try if you want to pick up the songbook from my Patreon page. It's free, it's public, you can get it from a post. You don't need to be a patron to see, and you're welcome to look at the chords and play along with me, with the understanding that I may stop, I may restart, I may play some things again, and discover typos as I go along. I've been doing a lot of that with this new songbook. But I've just been playing through them alphabetically and sharing with folks so that if you're working on songs from this songbook too, you can sort of see what I'm doing and the mistakes I'm finding and how I'm changing things. And then if you're going to join me for any of my play-alongs when we're using this songbook, you can also have a leg up on that as well and see sort of what am I thinking, how am I leading these songs. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down for about 25-30 minutes right now, play through a bunch of the songs. I won't make it through the end of the songbook with this session. Probably there'll be 1 or 2 more, but you can go back and look at the other ones in this series if you're interested. And if you're not interested in any of the songs in this songbook, I have lots of other ones that you can check out too, as well as lots of covers and tutorials and things like that that are free on YouTube, and then more bonus material for folks who want to join me on Patreon. So with all that said, I'm not going to put chords up on the screen for this series. I keep them off to the side for myself, and you can have them off to the side for yourself if you like, or you may just be listening or watching, that's fine too. But I will tell you what I'm working on so that if you do have the songbook, you can check it out if you want to. So the first song that I'm going to go to is after our last video where I left off. The last song I played was Love Potion number 9. So going 1 more forward in the alphabet is Lullaby by The Cure, which has such great lyrics for a spooky season songbook. And then I sat down to really play through the song, and I thought 2 things. One, I thought, wow, these are some cool, pretty ukulele-friendly chords, and there are only 3 of them, so that's nice, in the original key. So if people want to play along with The Cure, they can to practice this song. And you can do kind of a fun, but not too hard picking pattern. So all of that was a huge bonus. And then I started trying to learn the song. I love The Cure, but I hadn't ever tried to sing this one before. And I realized it's mostly whisper sung. There is some melody there for sure. And Robert Smith is amazing, and no shade, but I was finding it really hard to sing along with this one and to learn the melody because it's not like instantly like super catchy and replicable, which I think is fine because it's a spooky, atmospheric song and the video is amazing, but it's just making it a lot harder for me to lead this one. So if I had thought a little longer about this one, I might not have included it in the songbook at all, but let me just practice it now. We'll see how badly I butcher it. We may have to do a lot more whispering than singing, but I love this picking pattern, and it really works with the original. Like you can pick this along with The Cure. There's a big intro on this one, like a whole minute before anyone sings, so I won't do that. On Candy Stripe, no, Candy Stripe, that's the starting note. I had to write that down for myself. Candy Stripe legs. Let's try that again. On candy-striped legs, the Spider-Man comes softly through the shadow of the evening sun, stealing past the windows of the blissfully dead, looking for the victim, shivering in bed, searching out fear in the gathering gloom. And suddenly a movement in the corner of the room, and there is nothing I can do when I realize with fright that the Spider-Man is having me for dinner tonight. I think I'm just have to sing it a lot with him until I really kind of land where I want to land. Quietly laughs and shaking his head, creeps closer, now closer to the foot of the bed, and softer than the shadow and quicker than flies, his arms are all around me and his tongue in my eyes. Be still, be calm, be quiet now, my precious boy. Don't struggle like that, or I will only love you more. For it's much too late to get away or turn on the light. The Spider-Man is having you for dinner tonight, and I feel like I'm being eaten by 1,000 million shivering furry holes. And I know that in the morning I will wake up in the shivering cold, and the Spider-Man is always hungry. That's really the end of the lyrics. And then there's a big long outro, but I won't do the whole outro. All right. I think I might actually cross out something on the page there. There's a little extra chord movement, because you could always keep going in that pattern if you wanted to play a longer outro. I would say I'm like 2/3 of the way to where I want to be for that song. I don't quite have the melody down correctly, but it's at least most of the time was not clashing with the chords too much, so I'll keep working on that one. We have a play along jam tomorrow if you're watching this in real time before 6 p.m. on October 8th. 6 p.m. Eastern time. I am leading one of these jams with this songbook, so someone may come and suggest that song. I just want to be ready. All right, the next one is Mad World, which has been in the songbook for a while, so I'm a little more ready for this one, but we haven't played it in a while, and I haven't played it with the full arrangement that I made for it in a while, so I'm going to try that to see if I remember. This is a little too low for me, but it's easier ukulele chords. I would tune it up or put a capo on to sing it a little higher if I was really performing it. Oh, here, if I'm going to do the arrangement the way I wrote it, I should start with slower picking. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere, and their tears are filling up their glasses. No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I want to drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. May I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Oops, I messed that up. Enlarging your world. Mad world. All right. I like that song. From the Donnie Darko soundtrack more recently. I know it's an older song than that, but that's one of the places that sort of rekindled my interest in that song was the Donnie Darko soundtrack. All right, so the next one is Marjorie, which is not really a ghost story, but it's got some autumn in it, and it's it's talking about people who die staying with us. And so even though it's not necessarily spooky, I thought it was sort of a nice alternate song to put in the spooky songbook. But let's see if I remember how it goes. I've not played this one in a while. I did do a cover of this one. Never be so kind, you forget to be clever. This is a little higher than the original. Never be so clever, you forget to be kind. And if I didn't know better, I'd think you were talking to me now. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were still around. What I didn't state it, what I didn't state it, you're alive in my head. What I didn't state it, what I didn't state it, you're alive, so alive. Never be so polite, you forget your power. Never wield such power, you forget to be polite. And if I didn't know better, I'd think you were listening to me now. If I didn't know better, I think you were still around. What I didn't stated, what I didn't stated, you're alive in my head. What I didn't stated, what I didn't stated, you're alive, so alive. 3, 4, oop, scrolled too far. Autumn chill wakes me up. You love the amber sky so much. Long limbs and frozen swims always go past where our feet could touch. And I can blame the hallway there, the car right backing up the stairs. Should have asked you questions. Should have asked you how to be. Asked you to write it down for me. Should have kept every grocery store receipt, 'cause every scrap of you would be taken from me. Watched as you signed your name, Marjorie. All your closets of backlog dreams, how you left them all to me. What I didn't stated, what I didn't stated, you're alive in my head. What I didn't stated, what I didn't stated, you're alive, so alive. And if I didn't know better, I'd think you understand why I have this strum here. Down, 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 down. Huh. I need to look up that last strum. Maybe I strummed it like this. Well, that's some homework for me. I've got the end of Marjorie. Okay. And then I think I did something wrong on the bridge. So I did the joys me up, you love the amber sky so much, long limbs and frozen swims, you always got past where our feet could touch. Limbs, it looks like that's supposed to be a B chord. It's not a B chord. Let me fix that. There we go. And I can find the hallway from the car and packing up the stairs. I should have asked you questions. Should have asked you how to read. Asked you to write it down for me. Should have asked you how to be. Asked you to write it down for me. Should have kept every grocery store receipt. Ask you to write it down for me. Yeah, I could listen to that part in the original too. That'd be good. All right, moving along. Another new one in the songbook is Moon Over Bourbon Street, which is a song I do know better singing the melody, but I haven't played it on ukulele very much. I want to make a cover of this one. The way those chords move. So let's see how this works. Is there an intro? No. All right. There's a moon tree tonight, and there's a moon over Bourbon Street tonight. I see faces as they pass. I'm just checking the key. Meet the pale lamplight. There's a moon over Bourbon Street. Okay, so I'm gonna write down for myself a note that I'm gonna start singing it on an A. G, on a G. Try starting singing it on a G and see if we end up in the right key. Okay, let's give this a try. There's a moon over Bourbon Street tonight. I see faces as they pass beneath the pale lamplight. I've no choice but to follow that call. The bright lights, ooh, that's a chord. Bright lights, the people, and the moon and all. I pray every day to be strong, for I know what I do must be wrong. Oh, you'll never see my shade or hear the sound of my feet while there's a moon over Bourbon Street. Oh. It was many years ago today. It was many years ago that I became what I... Okay, let's try that again from the riff. Moon over Bourbon Street. Oh, there's a little pause. That's what I'm making up. Moon over Bourbon Street. 2, 3. There we go. It was many years ago. It was many years ago that I became what I am. I was trapped in this life like an innocent lamb. Okay, I'm not getting that rhythm. It's many years ago. That's what I want to do. A little down pulse there. It was many years ago that I became this life like an innocent lamb. Now I can never show my face at noon, and you'll only see me walking by the light of the moon. The brim of my hat hides the eye of a beast, with the face of a sinner, but the hands of a priest. Oh, you'll never see my shade or hear the sound of my feet while there's a moon over Bourbon Street. Same riff, 3. She walks every day through the streets of New Orleans. She's innocent and young, from a family of means. I have stood many times outside her window at night to struggle with my instincts in the pale moonlight. How could I be this way when I pray to God above? I must love what I destroy and destroy the thing I love. Don't go so high there, Jenny. No, you'll never see my shade or hear the sound of my feet while there's a moon over Bourbon Street. Okay, I try to do something too fancy on the end there. Could I be this way when I pray to God above? I must love what I destroy and destroy the thing I love. That's enough. It's not like I want to do something fancy. I just wanted to get up there at the end there like I remember Sting doing in the original. Not that you can't adjust things. If you can't hit those notes, you can sing it down the octave. But I do like that song a lot. I like the album it's on as well. All right, let's move on. I think I have time for one more. Let's do Paint It Black, and I will end this, and then I'll pick up next time with People Are Strange. I may make another one of these tomorrow because I've got a jam tomorrow, and I've just been trying to knock these out so I know how to lead these songs at least a little bit. And a couple more tough ones, but I should know how this one goes. So let's see. It's got a couple riffs, though. And then we do are they fast or slow, the intro chucks? I'm not sure. We'll do them slow. 1. Ooh. Let's do it again. 1. Oh, it's a little fat. There's a little double there. 1. I'm trying again. There it is. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them double check that riff and make sure I didn't write it down wrong. I may have thrown an extra note in there, but I think I was careful about it. We'll see. Anyway, there's some more good songs left in this songbook, but I need to stop there because that's the end of my time I have for this tonight. But again, thanks so much. If you watched any of this, let me know which songs are you most interested in playing either on your own or in our play along jams. Let me know if you're going to come to one this month or if you're going to use this songbook in other ways. And thank you very much to my patrons, because without you, I wouldn't be able to make videos like this, because I just have a lot of freelance gigs. I would like to make ukulele more prominent as one of them, and Patreon patrons help me to spend a little more time by supporting me each month. So thank you so much. Whether or not you ever are a Patreon patron, though, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and I will see you on the internet for another one of these very soon. If you like this series, there's another one coming. I do want to get through this whole songbook before the end of the month. And then next month we'll get back to the other songbooks that I use all the time. Bye, folks.